Welcome to the podcast for Brain and Cortland in the morning on 98.1 K-Hawk.
Cedar Rapids, number one for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Jelly Roll and I Am Not Okay. Good morning, it's Brain and Cortland. Welcome into a Wednesday.
Hello.
Welcome into a little bit of light snow. Just a little bit on my car this morning when I came into work. Roads were fine.
I was genuinely surprised when I walked out my front door this morning and saw snow.
Yeah.
Because that definitely happened while I was sleeping.
Yeah, happened overnight. Going to be a high of 25 today, but falling temperatures and a low tonight of 2 degrees. I know. And wind chills well below zero. So, yeah, I know. Coldest day of the week coming up tomorrow and tomorrow night. But Friday and Saturday for the weekend, we rebound into the 30s and 40s. So,
Well, that'll be great for you since you're going to be off Friday.
yeah, listen, Friday isn't a fun day for me. I have I took the day off because I have a physical.
Oh.
My yearly.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
Moon River.
Hey, remember when you got a physical and while the doctor was examining you, she said, "Hey, aren't you that guy on the radio?"
That was, okay, first of all, that was years ago. It wasn't a physical. It was for a very specific injury in a very specific region. And yes, while she was examining that region, she realized that...
You're not making it less funny.
I know I'm not. God, that was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. And
Oh, what a day that was.
what a day. Huh? What a day for that.
Here's hoping.
Yeah. No, so this is with my primary care doctor, who is a man.
Okay.
So we can talk about
But
those.
does that really make it better?
Well, I'm not saying it makes it fun. I'm saying it makes it a little less awkward. I mean, and I doubt that he's going to be like, so, while he's, examining me, how are things on the air? I mean, most people don't say things like that when you're half naked. Anyway.
Happy Wednesday.
Welcome to another day. Brain and Cortland at K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids, number one for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. And one bad habit from Tim McGraw. Well, if your one bad habit happens to be shopping, K-Hawk and outlets in Marketplace Williamsburg have $1,000 in gift cards to feed your habit.
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money to spend, isn't it?
And it's at all the good stores, too.
That's right. It's our countdown to Christmas. All you have to do is listen for the countdown to Christmas sounder. When you hear it, love to tell you to be calling number 10.
But we checked and the phones are still not working this morning.
That's right. Pretend we're living in some sort of weird Amish community where the phones are inactive, but yet your phone works with the K-Hawk app.
Yeah, day 4 of having no phones. It's really not great for us, but at least we have the app so we can still do contests.
That's right. We'll still play the sounder. When you hear it, just message the word countdown to us using your K-Hawk app, and then we'll choose randomly one of the people that message us that word. You'll be eligible for the grand prize, which is $1,000 in gift cards. And like you said, it's $200 to some great stores.
Oh my gosh, we've got Nike, Old Navy, Under Armour, Coach, and Columbia.
Okay. The grand prize drawing will happen on Monday, December 23rd. Thank God we don't need phones to make that happen because it'll happen here live in the studio.
It will.
If you get qualified, you have a 1 in 20 chance of winning this thing.
It's pretty darn awesome.
Your chance to get qualified this morning coming up right around 6:10.
Very early, so just prepare yourself.
Get your app out and ready to go with K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids, number one for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. What Ifs, Kane Brown and Lauren Elena. Good morning. It's Brain and Cortland. It is the perfect time. Probably a lot of people thinking about stopping by, grabbing some Donutland donuts. Why not?
Oh my gosh, doesn't that sound so good right now?
It really does.
What I wouldn't give.
However, if you want the smell of Donutland donuts in your home or your office, I think this is great. They're putting out a product just in time for the holidays.
I think this is the perfect gift for the donut lover like Brain in your life.
Hi, I'm Brain. I love donuts.
100% I would have gotten you one of these as your gift if we didn't already decide what we were doing for each other.
Maybe next year candles.
Maybe.
Okay.
So there is 2 candles. There are 2 candles at Donutland now that smell like 2 of their most popular flavors, the cherry donut and the maple donut.
Man.
And you can buy them for a limited time only so that your house smells like Donutland at any given moment.
Yes, we're telling you this because they're available in store, but only while supplies last.
Both Cedar Rapids locations, I believe they're $30 a piece.
Yeah.
and they say they're going fast.
I can imagine they are. Because listen, I think especially when you get to a certain age, you're always looking for unique gifts to give your friends and relatives. And this is very unique.
And I mean,
it's
sure,
local.
You could go to Bath and Body Works and buy a can of air, or you could buy a donut scented candle.
And I love the fact that it's the outside of the candle is the classic orange Donutland logo and everything.
It's like a custom candle. I thought that was a really nice touch.
It's a great idea. It's a fun gift. Once again, the scents are cherry donut and maple donut. And you can stop by any Donutland or the Cedar Rapids Donutlands and pick them up in person.
Yeah, and if you get one, call us and tell us how good it smells. I can't imagine that they wouldn't smell amazing.
I think it would smell great even before you lit it. Also, a reminder, maybe keep them away from kids because kids have a tendency
to eat candles?
To eat things that smell good.
How would you even go about that?
I don't know, but leave it to a child to shove a Donutland candle in their mouth. Just keep the donuts by the kids, okay?
I don't know if you saw this too. Donutland has a couple of Christmas donuts right now that they launched on Friday. Gingerbread chocolate.
Sure.
And double chocolate peppermint.
Well, hello there.
This break is sponsored by Donutland. No, it's really not. We just wanted to talk about it.
No. You can read more, though, and get more information. See the candles for yourself on the 98.1 K-Hawk app. It's Brain and Cortland at K-Hawk. You look like you love me, Ella Langley and Riley Green. Good morning. It's Brain and Cortland. Congratulating our latest qualifier with our countdown to Christmas. Congrats to going out to Cody from Hiawatha. He was one of our many people that messaged us the word countdown.
And we just want to say thank you to everybody for working with us.
Rolling with the punches, right?
Yeah, because we're not happy that our phone lines are down either, but we're very thankful that you guys are still participating on the app. So shout out to you.
Cody, congrats. You're qualified for that $1,000 in gift cards from Outlets and Marketplace Williamsburg. Everyone else, don't worry. The qualifying continues. Sloppy Joe has another chance coming up at 3:45 this afternoon on 98.1 K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Lies, lies, lies from Morgan Wallen. Good morning. It's Brain and Cortland. Story that broke just before we were off the air yesterday, or just after we got off the air, actually. Time Magazine came out with their cover story of their Athlete of the Year. And it shouldn't be too much of a surprise that it was former Hawkeye Caitlin Clark chosen as the Athlete of the Year, which is pretty cool.
Really, there's nobody more deserving than Caitlin.
They said that
nobody's had a bigger year than Caitlin Clark.
They said that if Caitlin Clark wouldn't have been around, that it probably would have been someone like Simone Biles, who, of course, completed her amazing comeback.
She's incredible as well.
Had huge success at the Paris Olympics. But, of course, Caitlin Clark dominated the headlines for her play on the court at Iowa. Then she made the transition to the WNBA.
Where she's made them a lot of money.
Just a little. Oh, what? You now have a private plane? You're welcome. And listen, there were tons of storylines involving Caitlin over the course of her first season in the WNBA. A lot of them, quote unquote, involving controversy. Most of which generated by members of the media. Not that there weren't, things that happened to Caitlin on the court that were less than desirable. Some hard fouls, some run-ins with certain players. But I encourage you, head to the K-Hawk app, check out the article on Caitlin winning Time Athlete of the Year, and then read the article. Take the time and read the article because Caitlin addresses everything that happened to her during this past year.
Everything?
And she talks about every situation. She addresses Angel Reese.
Wow.
She addresses the hard fouls and the flagrant fouls that she got and whether she believes that she was targeted. And the other really important thing that she started to talk about for the first time is how race is involved in all of this. And Caitlin said, quote, "I want to say I've earned every single thing. But as a white person, there is privilege." She goes on to say a lot of these players in the league that have been really good have been black players. This league has been built on them. The more we can appreciate that, highlight that, talk about that, and then continue to have brands and companies invest in those players that have made this league incredible, I think it's important. And I think she's right. Obviously, she's a star for her amazing play. And the thing I think I appreciate most about Caitlin Clark, and I like to think it's because she's born and raised here in Iowa, is the way that she handles every situation exactly the way it should be.
She has a lot of grace.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Grace under pressure. Think of the amazing scrutiny and pressure that she has been under since her senior season at Iowa began. Unbelievable. I don't know how any human being can handle that. No. And then, on top of everything else, you're a woman doing it. Mm-hmm. Which if you don't think is an added layer of everything, you're probably not a woman. So I just have an amazing amount of respect. And the pictures that Time Magazine took.
Oh, my gosh.
Caitlin Clark is badass.
Yes.
I'm sorry, she is.
She looks
in the best way possible.
Incredible in those pictures. Incredible.
Couldn't be happier for her. It's an honor that she deserves, just like everything else that she has deserved because she's worked for it. So you can read more about Time honoring Caitlin Clark with their Athlete of the Year cover on the 98.1 K-Hawk app. Cedar Rapids, number one for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Whiskey on You from Nate Smith. Good morning, it's Braden Cortland. Welcome back to our 12 days of questions. We are on day 5. It's just a fun way for us to kind of look back at the year that was 2024. And today we're focusing on movies. What's the best movie you saw in 2024?
Now, this could be a movie that came out this year or a movie that you didn't see until this year. Maybe it's a little bit older.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you right now, I only watched one movie this year.
This blows me away. Now,
I'm just really into TV shows and documentaries right now.
Listen, streaming has totally changed the way that we watch everything now, whether it's TV shows or movies But you only don't watch one movie. So what was the movie, your favorite movie, the only one you saw? And you did see it in theaters, correct?
Yes, I did. That would be Beetlejuice. The sequel to Beetlejuice.
It's funny because I just watched that on Max this weekend.
Yeah.
And it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
It was a really fun movie. I'm glad that I saw it in theaters. Just a lot of nostalgia there.
Yes.
Is it the best movie I've ever seen? No. Are there plot holes? Absolutely. Do I care? No.
Did you figure out the twist in the movie while it was happening?
The twist.
The thing that...
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I kind of did,
a little
too.
bit. You can kind of see it coming, yeah.
Okay. No spoilers if you haven't seen it. It is definitely worth checking out.
But it is on Max. Yeah, you can watch it now for free if you want to.
So when you told me yesterday you'd only watched one movie, I was just like, oh, my gosh. But then I thought, well, how many movies have I actually watched this year?
Quite a few.
And so I wrote down a list of all the movies that I can remember seeing. By the way, none of these in the theater. Sorry, movie theaters.
Let me guess what your favorite movie was.
Okay, you can guess. Go ahead.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
That is the only one of these movies that I have watched multiple times.
Yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine, which, by the way, is the dirtiest movie you'll ever find on Disney+.
I know. I think I need to log into your Disney Plus so I can watch it.
Listen, it is so much fun. Is it horrible for children to watch? Absolutely. But it's great fun for adults.
I heard there was one joke that they took out when they put it on Disney Plus, and it had to do with Mickey Mouse.
Yes. That was the one thing Disney would not let fly. They trash everything else, but you don't mess with the mouse. So we want to know, what was the best movie, your favorite movie you saw in 2024? Comment on the K-Hawk Facebook page. So far, a couple of votes for Moana 2.
Well, Rose said the only movie I saw this year was Moana 2.
Well, it's very popular, number one at the box office right now.
She's in the same boat as I am. And then Bob said Twisters.
Yes, I thought that was very good too. Movie that was a lot of fun. Realistic? No, but still fun. And
well, it's a movie. It's not supposed to be realistic.
And listen, the thing about the movie Twisters is when Glenn Powell pulls up for the first time in that pickup truck, blaring Ain't No Love in Oklahoma by Luke Combs. Mm-hmm. Just ladies, watch out. My wife made me
just
rewind
rewatch that scene over and over.
Go back.
The movie, I don't know about the movie, but that one scene was great.
That one scene. Glenn Powell in a cowboy hat. Yes. All right, sorry, that's all I have to say about that. It's Braden Cortland on 98.1 K-Hawk. It's the Cedar Rapids number one for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Luke Bryan making me question his forecasting ability with rain is a good thing. Not when it freezes, dude. Not when it freezes.
No.
A little light snow this morning, making travel a bit slippery out there, so give yourself some extra time. It is time for us to play One Note Wonder again. Cody Johnson going to be at Vibrant Arena in Moline. That show coming up quick, January 25th.
Now, here's the deal. Our phone lines still down.
What? Wait, they are?
We still don't know how to fix them.
Nope, we don't.
So once again, we are going to be playing using the K-Hawk app. It's free. Download it right now if you don't have it yet. And that's where you're going to be able to send in your guests.
And once again, play safely. If you're on the road this morning trying to win Cody Johnson tickets, we get it. But, make sure you're not endangering your life or anyone else's playing One Note Wonder. So we'll play at the very beginning of a Cody Johnson song, and you have to message us on the app the correct title, okay?
All right, let's do it.
Here we go.
Oh, that's so easy.
Oh, we're so easy.
That one, come on.
There it is. If you know the title of that Cody Johnson hit song, and you probably should, message us the title on the K-Hawk app right now.
If you don't message us.
No, I want to read the entertaining bad guesses too. That keeps me going here on a Wednesday morning. So we will randomly select one of the correct guesses. That person will win tickets. A pair of tickets to see Cody Johnson January 25th in Moline. Good luck with your country concert leader, 98.1 K-Hawk.
Brain in Cortland.
One No Wonder for Cody Johnson tickets. And boy, did we have a lot of people send us the right title. And a few that didn't quite know it, but that's okay.
That's all right.
It was, of course, The Painter. Mm-hmm. And congratulations to one of those correct guessers, Amber from Cedar Rapids.
Way to go, Amber.
Amber, you've got tickets to see Cody Johnson January 25th in Moline. Way to go. And once again, we hope to have our phone lines operational soon. But for right now, you guys are knocking it out of the park on the K-Hawk app. So thank you so much for playing along. We will do this again tomorrow morning for Cedar Rapids #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Miles on it from Kane Brown and Marshmallow. Brandon Cortland with you on a Wednesday morning. The miles on your car a little slippery this morning. A little light snow still falling in downtown Cedar Rapids, making it look very festive outside.
Yeah, it does.
I know my daughters are probably up and headed to school, and they just they love this. It's festive.
It's cute.
I'm dreaming.
Oh my gosh.
Of a white. Speaking of the holidays. And shows much more entertaining than what I just belted out. You and I have actually seen Trans-Siberian Orchestra in concert before.
Yes, we have.
And they are amazing.
We saw them in Moline.
Yeah.
I think it was my very first year.
I was going to say, you hadn't been here very long.
I was here at the radio station, and we had a suite.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh, it was incredible.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra brings their holiday show back to Vibrant Arena in Moline. It's Saturday, December 20th. And here's the deal. If you want to go, Sloppy Joe's giving away tickets every weekday afternoon. At 3:20, he's playing that old game, high-low.
We don't know what it is.
You go high, he goes low. I'm not sure. You figure it out, though. You win tickets. Once again, December 20th in Moline. So ringing the holidays with Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I think it's cool they're going to be here just before Christmas. So
Absolutely.
taking that show. This afternoon, right around 3:20, your chance to win tickets with your country concert leader, 98.1 K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Need a favor from Jelly Roll. Good morning, Brandon Cortland on a Wednesday, which means time to play Cortland's Secret Sound.
Yeah, I'm going to do a sound effect. Brain's going to try to figure out what it is, and you, the listener, can play along by sending us a message on the K-Hawk app.
Yeah, you folks are pretty good at guessing these. I'm not so good. And so I need your help. Okay, have you zeroed in on a sound this week?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. All right, here we go. Anticipation is high. Here is...
Please lower your expectations.
Oh, trust me, they're pretty low.
All right.
Here's this week's Cortland Secret Sound.
This is totally off the cuff. I have not rehearsed this at all.
Okay.
Okay, that was... All right, that doesn't sound anything like the sound I'm trying to do. Hang on, let me try it a different way.
All right, so for those of you... Oh, okay, sorry.
It's not better. Oh, no.
What are we doing?
Oh, no.
Okay, all right. Well, this is where maybe a little rehearsal time would benefit you. Is that the sound of our radio careers flying by and being just, we're not going to listen to this anymore. What?
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Let's see. Is it a sprinkler?
No.
No, I thought I'd guess because
Stop.
everything.
That doesn't sound like a sprinkler. Get out.
Oh, come on.
It
All right.
doesn't.
Anybody on the K-Hawk app want to venture a guess as to what that whooshing or whizzing sound is?
It's not supposed to be a whooshing.
Well, then why did you make it sound like a whooshing?
It's supposed to be like a...
Okay, don't give us any verbal clues. Do you want to maybe do this one more time?
All right.
For the win.
I'm going to close my eyes and try really hard.
I close my eyes every time you make a noise. It doesn't help at all.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
It's so...
Can you-
This might be one of the worst ones I've ever done.
And that's saying something. Is there a direction you can point us in without giving it away?
I would say it's a crashing noise.
Yeah.
Rather than a whirring.
Okay, somebody says pop machine?
No.
Nope. Fireworks or bottle rockets?
No.
Sorry, Kristen. Matt says a snowplow.
No.
Nope. Lindsay says fireworks.
We're
Sorry,
not
guys.
even a little bit.
Something crashing. Something crashing. Is it like a dish falling down?
No.
Nicole from Oxford says waves crashing.
No, not waves.
Okay. Stephanie says ice skating. No, not ice skating.
No.
Okay, so something falling down, maybe?
No.
Is it your... Okay, no, it's not something falling down.
If I give you another clue, you're gonna get it. It's gonna
Okay,
give it
well,
away.
I think that might put us all out of our misery. What's the clue that you would give?
It's a musical instrument.
Is it a cymbal? Is it the crash
Yes.
of a cymbal?
Yes, it is.
You know why I guessed that? A, drummer. B,
Yeah.
it's one of the only instruments that crashes. I guess, unless you drop something. My tuba crashed once.
You didn't see my hand motions over here?
I know, I tried. Listen, for the integrity of the game, I close my eyes. I also picture myself someplace more friendly.
Okay, I admit that was
That
was really bad
okay.
today.
So it was a cymbal.
a crashing of cymbals.
The crashing of a cymbal. There you have it. I'm surprised we didn't have band teachers calling in and saying, "Oh, clearly it's a cymbal, Brian."
No one thought that.
No one thought that. All right, there we have it.
Oh, man.
Brain and Cortland on 98.1 K-Hawk.
The best country news from the best country station. Country Quickies with Brain and Cortland on 98.1 K-Hawk.
Well, we'll lead off Country Quickies with country concert news. The Iowa State Fair has announced a couple of more grandstand shows. One featuring artists Cortland and I have never heard of because we're old. But one of them involves Megan Maroney.
Yay.
Which is awesome news. Megan Maroney with special guest Cameron Marlowe. And you can mark it on your calendars for Saturday, August 9th at the Iowa State Fair. Tickets go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. And we'll have all the info you need up soon on the K-Hawk app. But welcome back to Iowa, Megan Maroney at the Iowa State Fair. That's pretty cool.
I think I want to go to that
It'll
one.
be a great show.
So this year, Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve is going to have a bit more of a country vibe. Now, we already knew that Carrie Underwood was going to be headlining and Cody Johnson and Thomas Rhett would be performing, but now we have even more country performers.
More yet?
This week, they announced that Blake Shelton, Dasha, Ernest, and Hardy are all on board for the annual special.
Man.
Blake Shelton will perform some of his biggest hits, as well as his latest song, Texas, from Las Vegas. From the West Coast, Dasha will perform Austin. Ernest will do a medley including Why Dallas and I Had Some Help, which he co-wrote. And Hardy is also going to do a mashup with Psycho and Truck Bed.
Awesome.
Non-country performers include Alanis Morissette, Renee Rapp, Kesha, Laufey, Louis Fonzi, Natasha Bedingfield, and T-Pain. It's going to air on Tuesday, December 31st, live on ABC beginning at 7, and then it's going to be available to stream the next day on Hulu.
Well, the late, great Keith Whitley is finally getting his own documentary, and Blake Shelton has been attached to help produce it. Blake said yesterday, quote, Keith Whitley released only 3 albums, but his music has influenced generations of country stars. I'm proud and honored we get to bring his incredible story to film. That's right. Only 3 albums, but he had a ton of hits, including When You Say Nothing at All, Don't Close Your Eyes. Passed away due to alcohol poisoning at the age of just 34. So this will be an amazing documentary. He'll get footage, Blake will, from the Country Music Hall of Fame, and he's also getting apparently some personal pictures and footage from Keith Whitley's wife, Lori Morgan. So no word on when that'll be completed, but Blake is co-producing.
I love it. And finally, the yearly Touch Tunes stats have come out for 2024, and as it turns out, country music dominated. First of all, country was the second largest genre played across touch tunes. 24% of the music played was country music. On the male artist chart, country music musicians dominated the top 10, taking the top 6 spots. The most played artist in 2024 was Morgan Wallen, followed by Zach Bryan, Toby Keith, Chris Stapleton, Luke Combs, and Jelly Roll. By the way, they did their Jukebox Awards for the first time, and Jelly Roll was named their Artist of the Year.
Wow.
On the female side, though, country music, not nearly as popular. The only country artist in the top 10 was Shania Twain, and she came in at number 10. Now, as far as songs go, while Shaboozie's A Bar Song was the most played new country song of the year, of the catalog songs, nobody topped Chris Stapleton and his song Tennessee Whiskey. It is still number 1, even though it came out in 2015.
That's insane.
The rest of the top 5 country songs include I Love This Bar, Fast Car, Son of a Sinner, and Friends in Low Places.
Well, listen, when you're drinking some Tennessee whiskey, why not listen to some Tennessee whiskey?
I can't tell you how much money I've spent on touch tunes over the years.
I know. It's connected to one of my cards. You just sit down and you're
it's
just like,
an app on your phone and you're like, I'm going to play everything I want.
beep. Oh, do I want to skip the person playing crappy rock music? Yes, I do. Thank you, Touch Tunes. Those are your quickies this morning. It's Braden Cortland on 98.1 K-Hawk. Dan and Shay, it's Braden Cortland. And the Golden Globe nominations recently released. The Golden Globe's coming up on Sunday, January 5th on CBS. It's the award show that I really kind of like because it combines both movies and television. So you get the best of both worlds there.
And as we talked about earlier during day 5 of our 12 days of questions, one of us tends to watch more TV and one of us tends to watch more movies.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm watching movies that are nominated for Golden Globes.
Well, you may have seen a few of them. I mean, they do have a box office hit category now. So movies that are mainstream success are actually being recognized, which is nice.
The Golden Globes and the Oscars both are like, okay, we can't just have art house films nominated every year. We got to have stuff that the people see. So they have done that.
Well, I am a little bit confused, though, because the Golden Globe, most nominated Golden Globe movie this year is one that a lot of people have not heard of. And that's because it was released at like a film festival and then sent to Netflix. And it stars Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
It's called Amelia Perez. And it's got 10 nominations this year.
Yeah, that really surprised a lot of people. It's up for Best Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. And you can actually see that on Netflix right now if you want to check it out.
One of the other big surprises is that Pamela Anderson is nominated for a Golden Globe. I guess her new movie, The Last Showgirl, is supposed to be like fantastic.
Good for her.
She actually gets to show off her acting chops, which is nice.
Of course, the television categories, maybe more people are familiar with some of the big shows.
I definitely am.
The Bear is the most nominated television show once again for Best Musical or Comedy. I know some people are like, really? Comedy? It's a dark comedy. Go with me on that.
Yeah, I think I feel like it's more of a drama than anything.
I do too, but there are certain situations and things that happen that you just can't help but laugh.
Yeah,
and
but
you're like,
there's moments in drama of brevity, you know?
Absolutely, 100%, yeah.
It can still be considered a drama and have funny moments.
100%. As far as the best television series drama, the ones that I've seen, Shogun.
Yep, that's got a lot of nominations, and so does Only Murders in the Building.
Yeah, which is airing on Hulu. So.
And I thought it was funny, too, that Squid Game Season 2 is nominated for a Golden Globe, and it hasn't even come out yet.
That is a little bit strange, isn't it?
December 26th is when it arrives, and as long as it comes out in the year 2024, it is eligible to win an award. So,
you know, I was looking at another category in television, the limited series. We've seen some of these, including True Detective Night Country is up for a couple of awards.
Gosh, Jodie Foster deserves all the awards for that.
And a series that I loved on Netflix, it was the series Ripley. It was all in black and white. It was basically the retelling of The Talented Mr. Ripley, Andrew Scott.
Oh, yeah, I remember you watching that.
Andrew Scott is up for Best Actor in a Limited Series, Comedy or Musical. So you can still check that out on Netflix, too, if you want.
Happy to see that Abbott Elementary is also nominated in the Best Television Series, Musical, or Comedy.
Once again, the Golden Globes, the awards coming up soon, January 5th on CBS. You can read more about the nominations on the 98.1 K-Hawk app. Cedar Rapids, #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Cowboy songs from George Burge. Good morning, it's Braden Cortland. And look at that little snow on the ground. Those outdoor holiday light displays are going to look even better. And we are encouraging you to send us a picture of yours for Light Up Eastern Iowa.
Yeah, you could end up winning $500 for having an incredible display on your front lawn.
Yeah. So do you have a lot of outdoor light displays in your area where you live in Cedar Rapids or not really?
I think my street has one house that has lights on it.
It's so weird. The street we live on in Marion, I think, has one house too that is lit up. A pretty nice display though.
But the few that I drive by, on my way into work, they're stunning.
Yeah.
People really go all out for this, and I love to see it.
Yep, little snow on the ground. They'll look great.
I just don't have the patience or the ability or the manpower to do it at my own house.
Yeah, as you know, me and ladders, we don't get along so well anymore.
No, I would not allow you to get up on a ladder.
Hey, but if you have an amazing light display you want to show off, send it to us. Take a picture, send it to us using our 98.1 K-Hawk app.
You have until the 20th. That is the official deadline.
All right. So I would think if you have your lights up, they probably are up now, but maybe you just haven't. Maybe you wanted that dusting of snow to make it look extra festive. I get it.
Here you go.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get up on the roof, though, with a dusting of snow.
No, I wouldn't either. Once again, send us the photo, and you're eligible to win $500. Thanks once again to Outlets and Marketplace Williamsburg.
There you go.
Just add one more name in there. I can say 4. Really, I can. Send us your photos by the 20th to win Light Up Eastern Iowa with 98.1 K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids, #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Boys back home, Dylan Marlowe, Dylan Scott. It's Braden Cortland. Good morning. Our 12 days of questions, we debut these every weekday morning at around 6:45. And our question that we posed on the K-Hawk Facebook page this morning is, what's the best movie you saw in 2024?
Now, this could obviously be a new movie that came out in 2024, but it could also be a movie that was new to you, that you watched for the first time this year. And when we started this earlier, we had a few responses that were pretty common. Twisters was one.
Yes.
Moana 2, which just came out a couple of weeks ago, is another one.
Very popular.
But since then, we've gotten a lot of responses for Wicked. And both you and I want to go see Wicked. We just have not done it yet.
Yep, I know. I'm going to try and get to the theaters maybe sometime before, the end of the year or maybe over the holiday and check it out. A lot of people, look at Ann here. Ann saw Wicked 3 times. She saw it once for her and once for each of us, so we don't have to see it. Ann's seen it 3 times.
Dude, one of our coworkers has already gone, I think, 3 or 4 times, and she plans to go see it more. That's how much she loved the movie.
Other popular choices, Deadpool and Wolverine. That was my favorite movie of the year.
We forgot about this. Raven says Inside Out 2. That was one of the biggest movies of the year.
Yep, you can stream that on Disney Plus right now.
Did you watch that one?
I haven't yet.
No, I haven't even seen the first one.
I guess maybe on a night I feel like having myself a good cry, maybe I'll pull out Inside Out too. So,
and then your kids will make fun of you.
That's okay. They make fun of me anyway. So
another response was It Ends With Us.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know that one.
That I believe is based on the Colleen Hoover novel.
Okay,
and
was that the Blake Lively one?
Yes, and I believe that is streaming now on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe you'll have to check that out.
Yeah, maybe.
So earlier this morning, we were introducing this topic. Cortland revealed she had only seen one movie all year.
I've watched a lot of TV shows.
No, you do
a lot of
stuff.
documentaries, a lot of docuseries, but I just did not get into movies this year. And I think the only time I went to the theater was to see Beetlejuice.
Okay. All right.
So that has to be my response because it's the only one I've seen.
Fortunately, a lot of the movies that are being listed here are on streaming services now, which I think maybe hurt the theater business. Although I think the box office is having a record year. Obviously, Deadpool and Wolverine, the top grossing movie of the year. But oh my gosh, animated movies, like you said, Inside Out 2, also Moana 2, having a huge box office success.
That Lion King prequel is coming out too.
Yes, Mufasa.
The live action.
Yep, that one comes out the 20th, and that's going to be huge. And I'm hearing really good early reviews.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay, that makes me happy because sometimes I get a little nervous about these prequels and sequels.
Yeah. Let us know your favorite movie of 2024. You can post your answers on the K-Hawk Facebook page. It's Brandon Cortland on 98.1 K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids, #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Beautiful as You from Thomas Rhett. Brandon Cortland wrapping things up here on a Wednesday morning.
Oh, boy. I've got repair people coming to my house today.
Yeah, getting some things fixed. That's always good.
Yeah, some plumbing issues, and my washing machine has just mysteriously stopped working properly. So that's a lot of fun.
You just burning right through your wardrobe. You don't have anything left to wear.
I'm a little bit worried. I'm glad they're coming today because otherwise, I'm going to run out of pants. Then I got to wear skirts in the middle of winter. No, thank you.
Can you imagine? Tomorrow morning when the wind chill's like 11 below zero.
I come into work in a skirt.
Cortland, what are you wearing? I'm out of clean pants.
I'll wear pajama pants to work before I wear a skirt.
Hey, kids wear them to school. Why not wear them to work?
Well, nobody really sees us, so who cares?
Okay, dad joke to get us out of here today.
All right, Brain. Why is Santa afraid of getting stuck in the chimney?
Why is Santa afraid of getting stuck in the chimney? I don't know.
He has claustrophobia.
Okay, I see. Which is unfortunate since that's how he gets into your house, you know. All right.
Not everyone has a fireplace, though.
That's very true. That's very true. Kids, don't worry. Santa has plenty of other ways to get into your home. He's great at breaking and entering.
Yeah, he really knows how to unlock your door.
All right. If that doesn't creep you out enough, we'll be back tomorrow morning bright and early at 5 a.m. Until then, have a great day. So long.